I'm going to start crying right now.
If you don't go watch my latest interview, because although
I'm a UFO nerd.
this interview I got to talk about a lot of things that I don't usually bring up, including
I like dinosaurs. He's a cyclops. Just scare those monkeys away. That it represents a big giant middle finger to Zawi Hawass. Peru, in my opinion, has more mysteries than answers. In the Indian Ocean, there's a lost submerged city called Dwarka. You get a dino beaver. Have you heard of the aquatic ape theory?
and things also got a little personal.
Man, it's fun being a human. No one wants to date me right now. I'm just trying to connect dots, that's all.
Yeah.
How I view myself is as a resource for other people. I don't know everything. I could be making an assumption that's wrong. That is wrong. I'm extroverted for an engineer, but that still puts me in the introverted category for humanity.
But of course, I also talked about UFOs, and I was dropping more names than a rich kid at a police station.
I don't think that there's enough people paying attention to this topic. They're out there. Kit Roswell, wink, wink. Well, those things are aliens, but they live in our oceans. It's a reverse engineering program of alien technology. Bob Lazar was telling the truth. It's Congressional Hearings by Gary Nolan. And Chris Mellon, because Steve Justice from Skunk Works, Jim Semivan, Big D disclosure. That's going to be a wild and crazy time, man. It's ground zero for high strangeness. Let's try to find those anomalies and see what we can learn from them. Wilson Davis notes, Tyler Henry, the medium. I tell people all the time, man, that's what I hope comes out of the UFO discussion, is that we learn more about ourselves, that we learn more about our ancient history, that we get to reach back and see what our ancestors were doing. That to me is the biggest payoff. It's going to be great to go through disclosure in real time, but then to be able to hopefully turn around and say, what was happening before the Younger Dryas? What was happening? What was life like? How did people think? How could they possibly have done these amazing things back then? They had to have some abilities, mental abilities, or something that has been deactivated in us that they had, that I want to learn about, that I want to know about. And I want to flip that switch on in my mind. I mean, it's fun being a human.